good morning to everyone. Welcome to our presentation for the Terengganu International Science Fair 2026. In this video, we will introduce to you guys the biosand factory, role of Scaridae family in Terengganu's coastline. Do you know that the beautiful white sand of Terengganu's island isn't just a rock? It is actually produced by a family of heroes called Scaridae, or commonly known as the Parrotfish. Terengganu is famous for its crystal white beaches, but science shows that this sand is a biological product of the family Scaridae, or the parrotfish. According to the Smithsonian Ocean, these reef dwellers are natural bioengineers, equipped with teeth fused into a powerful beak and a unique pharyngeal mill in their throat. They grind dead coral into fine powder. Data from the Natural History Museum confirms that a single adult parrotfish can produce up to 400 kilograms of pure white sand every year, making them the primary architects of our island coastline.
So why is it important? Why should this matters to us? Because without parrotfish, coral reef simply cannot survive. They are the reef primary training glue, tirelessly eating the invasive algae that would otherwise kill and smother the coral polyps. Without them, the vibrant underwater cities we love would turn into slimy grey graveyard. But there an even more surprising reason. They are the world's most efficient sand factories. By grazing on the dead corals and grinding down into a single parrotfish can excrete 450 kilograms of fine white sand every single year. If we lose the parrotfish, we don't just lose the biodiversity of the ocean, we lose every sand forms our tropical beaches.
So, what is the problem? Right now, coral reefs are endangered and parrotfish are affected too. First, overfishing is removing these fish from the reef. Parrotfish often sleep at the same place at night, so fishermen can easily catch them with spears. Second, climate change is causing coral bleaching. When the ocean gets too warm, corals lose the algae that help them alive. The corals turn white and die, leaving the parrotfish without a home or a safe place for their baby. Finally, marine pollution is harming them. Chemicals from the land and tiny plastic in the ocean can damage their health and affect how they reproduce.
But don't worry, we still have a good news. The good news is that we still have the power to protect parrotfish and save coral reefs if we take action now. We have three solutions. The first one is we should create and expand marine protected areas, MPS. These are ocean areas where fishing is not allowed. By protecting this place, parrotfish populations can grow again, and this helps keeps coral reefs healthy and balanced. The second one is we need to slow down the climate change by reducing our carbon footprint. When ocean temperatures rise too much, coral bleaching happens more often. If we reduce pollution and greenhouse gases, coral reef will have a better chance to survive and recover. And lastly, we must reduce marine pollution. Better waste management and using less plastic and stop trash from entering the ocean. Plastic and chemicals can harm marine life, including parrotfish. By keeping the ocean clean, we help protect these fish and the coral reefs they depend on.
So, how is it work? First, parrotfish eat algae that grow on coral. Algae can cover and hurt the coral if there are too many. So by eating them, parrotfish keep the coral healthy and clean. Second, while feeding, parrotfish also bite and grind that coral into tiny pieces inside their body. This helps recycle the coral and makes it easier for new coral to grow. Finally, they release these tiny coral pieces as fine white sand. Over time, this sand helps body build and maintain the beautiful beach we enjoy. Without parrotfish, both coral reef and sandy beach will be in trouble.
So, what for the conclusion? The parrotfish is more than just a colorful resident of the sea. It is the heartbeat of the reef and the architect of our coastline. By protecting them, we aren't just saving a fish, we are securing the future of the oceans, our tourism and our natural heritage. Next time you're at the market or browsing a seafood menu, remember, the parrotfish belong in the blue, not on your plate. Let's keep our reef alive and beaches wide. Together we can ensure this vital habit never stops.